Welcome to The Deep Dive, where we explore the lyrics and stories that shape the future of the music industry. I'm your host, Toolmeezy, and we're going to dive deep into the creative process and industry insights behind some emerging artists. So turn up the volume and get ready to explore the music that makes waves. This is The Deep Dive. Deep Dive Podcast. Splash. Tool man here. Toolmeezy. You know you're accustomed seeing me like talking shit. Most of the time, SH. So I say for the fact that, we trying to make DS Studios reach that point where we have to talk a little bit of sense. So for my productivity now, I think I'll just do something about musical artists and stuff that I like to do. I like to go through bars, songs, lyrics of songs. So this is the Deep Dive Podcast, just by the way. First and foremost, I couldn't just do this alone. So I was on the internet. I was on the internet and I was like, you know what? My friend keeps playing this one song. Like a song called Own Zone. And then, but the person he is, I assume he was lying. Like he said that's his cousin. I was like, okay, yeah, that's your cousin. Okay, that's your cousin. And he keep playing it every time. So I was like, that's really your cousin. We'll organize him. So I Projektile. I Projektile in the building. So Projektile from South Trinidad.
Yep.
And yeah. So I listened to a couple of the well actually I listened to the old you wanna say tape?
Serious?
The
seven tracks, yeah.
So I listened to all,
yeah.
I mean that's
okay.
I mean that was like seven songs. I like listening to the thing and analyzing. Right. And I was like so different. Yeah. Because you don't hear the about crime East-West corridor. Right. Probably one or two shootings, but I didn't realize South like that.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah. South have it live too. South they're different like that.
Because as the first time I was like, South really that bad? So I was like, nah, I had to see this. But then it has some parts that like bad. Which part you from?
From Princestown.
So Princestown Princestown now stand to say something as in the reputation kinda bad.
Mm-hmm. But it are places in San Fernando and environs, Pleasantville, Mbakade.
No, I've been up there.
You know about Mbakade.
I know about
Laramie, you know about Broadway.
Yeah.
Those are the areas. Yeah, Marbella. Them is the zones. Pleasantville, simply watching Pleasantville is a zone. So
the point of Own Zone, which was just like, it was more of a, is he seen, inside? So when I inside, in my own spot, I cool here, or it's like...
Own Zone was something that, well, the lyrics I put in Own Zone, it reflect on me. Because it's like, it's a mood I was in at the time. That song was written in let me tell you how long, on the oldest, that song was like 2016 that song was written. And I was going through a time where my expression was like, boy, see me, this is how I just feel, this is how I wanted to be. I want to be my own zone. I want to be like, and I just put the lyrics, I get the instrumental online, right? Obviously, I reach out to the people who produce the instrumental, I let them know, hey, this.
So it's like, it's not no free. It was no freebie you take. You pay for your thing.
No, it wasn't paid, but it's just like permission.
Oh yeah, okay.
I'm doing this for entertainment purposes only, not non-profit.
Okay.
Right. The whole album actually is non-profit. That's why it's out there. The whole 7 tracks, the non-profit. Because it was instrumentals I had to get permission to use.
To use the...
Yeah.
So that's licensing.
So it's like, yeah, if I had to go into the whole politics and the licensing, it'll be then I'd have to jump out of pocket with more money than I paid to record it.
And is which studio everything was done in?
That was done by Joe Black Studio.
That's Southside.
A guy named Joe Black. Black.
Big up to Joe Black.
Big up to Joe Black. We go way back. Joe Black, they were Cloud9. They were like, South have a history of hip hop, you know.
It's interesting. I'm glad you say he called his studio Cloud9 because I nearly bounced my head.
Cloud9 was the name of the group. Joe Black was a member of the group.
I was going to call the studio Cloud9. That's what I say. This studio here is going to call it Cloud9. So I say, thank God I didn't do that.
Southside Lifestyle Entertainment,
Is
his studio and the company that Joe Black hold.
so Joe Black is like the
He's the manager.
if it like a record label, he would be the
he
record
would be
label.
the
Okay,
president of the record label.
and then he use the thing.
Yeah, then he will have his producer, Mike Wise.
Okay,
who's
I know.
also an artist.
Yeah, I know Mike Wise.
You
I
know
know
Mike Wise, right? You know, he's an artist as well, and he's a producer. Mike Wise produced my album.
I didn't know Mike Wise is produced.
Yeah, Mike Wise, real bad on it. He good.
Well, I think I will get a mentor because I'm looking for like a production mentor to do the drum pad. So I don't know.
We could always make arrangements and things like that. Yeah. So Mike Wise was the guy, and Mike Wise is a person. He ain't easy to. He's a person you get an honest opinion from. He wouldn't like, he's doing shopping and say, yeah, you're good boy. No.
You're not getting any thumbs up.
He's like, if I record and think, hey, whoa, stop. Hey, nah, do that over. Like, what? Do that over. But I find it, nah, do that over. Just so you're like, all right. And I do it over and thing. And then you say like, nah, for this part, do this. For this part, do that. Thing.
Oh, like he actually is a producer.
Yeah.
Because you know it had the difference. The men who make beats.
He going through. He feel like if you drop a tone in your lyrics or whatever, hey, nah, let me do that over. Try it this way. Do this. Do that. And he would actually coach you into.
Okay.
So when the product finish, you will get that quality.
And that's where you get a lot now because you'll get it's a man who just know to make beats. You just go boom, boom,
and then the man who just press a button and
record, and then like he going through. Okay, so it have sound engineers, it have beat makers, and it have producers. So if all you want to know the difference, that's the subtle that's the subtle difference.
Exactly.
So on zone was like more because that was the whole point. It's just like I'm not trying to chill out. Not trying to be outside.
Yeah,
because that was
on zone was more secluded. This is how I feel though. You understand? This is how I feel. On zone is like the lyrics itself and all could tell you.
Trying to find you didn't send me the lyrics on zone.
I didn't send the lyrics for on zone. Traveling into this vortex again. Going alone, I ain't bringing no friends. Taking my time, I ain't taking again. Taking my time, I ain't taking again. So I want to be in a zone where time stop.
Because
I want to be in a timeless zone.
Okay, so if you ever put this on Spotify or wherever, like legit, you had to get, because I didn't get all of that watching it, that's why I actually said it, because it have misconceptions.
Okay.
Guys say, because as you know, say that now, time I ain't taking again. I was like, okay. I know hear the nuances.
And then they go here, sipping and tripping and smoking again. Sipping, tripping off. I want to be, all right, if I sipping, some not drinking, tripping off by myself, smoking again. You understand? Mm-hmm. Asking if it's the beginning or end. So you're questioning yourself.
Or existentialism, purpose of life.
Yeah.
Purpose of life, yeah.
Yeah, those are things what people in their own zone do. Some people drink, some people smoke, some people question themselves, some people go into a depressive state, some people. So it's more or less, my lyrics will relate to people out there who have been there already, who may be in the current position. Okay. I laugh because I was like, as we listened, because we listened to it while we hanging out. We listened. I was like, this is more of a very introspective kind of song. There's not like, but he playing this like it's our party song. That's okay. That's what we were like. We playing, throw some D's on it. Yeah. And he's like, yeah, I have a song for you. And he playing that. I was like, but bro, this. And believe it or not, that was not one of my favorite songs.
I know. I've heard it enough. I've heard it. My favorite song for you now is we'll talk about it when it come up. But like I tell you that before the interview start was that for some reason I like that song. That and the I think it was the intro.
The intro Expressions. Yeah. Expression was banned from SoundCloud.
For why?
Because if it was on SoundCloud then. The intros put them on him up.
Put them on him up, yeah. Because he was getting it kind of gave me like Big L. Big L.
Yeah, it's like a South anthem. It's like my South anthem.
Yeah.
It had like two other versions before.
Version,
like a 2012 version and like a 2010 version.
The verses was
was changed up.
So this was the best version of.
Yeah.
Let me see. Give me someone. Put them on in math. Five, yeah, for that. You had send it?
Huh?
You had send me the lyrics for that?
No.
Must see.
No, I didn't say that.
It's good vibes.
Good vibes and respect and manners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, how long you would say your career as a music artist began? What was the
Official or just from the scratch?
from scratch? Yeah. Like when was the day you was like, you know what, rap?
Okay.
I know. Okay. When you started take it, I want to say seriously in terms of all in just beating on a desk kind of vibe.
Okay. It was serious. To me, it was serious from the get-go because it was like in 2002, 2003.
Okay, so I in Form 2.
Yeah, came and then you all was like young.
So you form, what I be, what? Or you done out of school at this point?
No, 2002, yeah, I was going silver at the time.
So that's like
2002,
more than,
2003.
I think in say like 16,
No,
17.
I was working already, sorry.
Like, so 17, 18.
I was working already. I was 17, 18 around
Yeah,
there. So I was
yeah.
doing I was doing I was working as a computer technician at that time. And it's like me and it had some other guys in the neighborhood. We were like it started before that just on wireless. You know, I'd go to a friend of mine house, that is a guy named Russell, and we would put on cassettes.
Okay, so
cassettes and CDs.
Your time dated there.
Yeah.
Cassettes is that thing that had
cassette was phasing out.
Okay.
And
it's
CDs
2000,
was more CD player was in it. And we used to put on songs that rap music that actually have the lyrics in it, and we used to just rap over it. That kind of vibe.
Oh yeah, like typical, yeah.
Yeah, wireless, you call a word, we rap on it, we freestyle, we bust, do ever tell 2-line or 3-line, and then after my real good friend, Kendall Bowen, he used to come by me regular, and we used to rap. Like we started say, boy, we cut we on CD and record and thing, and we taking this broomstick and a mic, and we tape up the mic on the broomstick. And right, we have a studio and hook up this mic to the computer, and here we have a studio.
So, and what the broomstick was for?
The broomstick was the mic handle.
So you're like
the broomstick was the mic handle, no? And
no, you're talking about the overhead.
We take the broomstick, we put it in one of the brick holes in the wall, and then designer bricks, and I prop it up right there, and the computer right there inside the living room, and we dead with artists. And we recording and we doing them those shipping Microsoft recording thing. And
I try to remember Microsoft recorded. That's
them days I was actually, we used to call ourselves drug lords.
That was the name of the group.
That was the name of our group. Me and Kendall Bowen. I was crackhead and he was cocaine.
Wait, that's why cracky. That's what you was calling cracky.
Crackhead came from a cousin, Kadin.
Ah, okay.
One of our other cousins. Big up to Kadin too.
Because
she gave the name crackhead. She gave me the name crackhead.
That's what you said. Because when I get your number, to contact, I was like cracky Paul. I was like, cracky. As you call it, man. I didn't know that was okay.
Some junior sec days.
Yeah.
Crackhead from my cousin, and I went with that. I was crackhead and used cocaine. Right, we drug lords.
And that was And then
and then we start doing wellness, and then after we started to get everybody coming in and doing little shoppiness. I met a guy named Doughboy. Well, Keith.
Okay, I see. You had like one or two of his songs on the Spotify, I think.
Yeah, Me and he have a track together.
Oh right.
Yeah, Doughboy here around long time too, and a guy named Rick. But Rick fall off now.
Slick Rick?
No, like Baba Rick.
Baba Rick.
That was his nickname, Baba Rick.
Baba Rick. He's cut hair? Or?
No, he don't have nothing to do with cutting hair. Just Baba Rick. They used to come by us and we used to actually do the hip hop thing, and Doughboy said, boy, we could do this on a serious thing and thing. I was like, yeah, we a thing, and we started doing little things serious. So he said, I know some fellas in San Fernando when going to school with me in Southern Academy. Thing. I was like, ooh. And then he said, I go bring some CDs for you to play. And them fellas cutting CDs. I was like, hey boy, them cutting CDs. So I come up with this guy named Ice Dog. This guy calling himself Ice Dog. I was like, what? Ice Dog? And Ice Dog descend Doughboy, and I sending this for Ice Dog and thing, who is later known as Nora Profess.
Oh.
One of our artists who I work with.
No, but it wasn't. It was just.
back then. It
wasn't fighting. It wasn't like
fighting.
okay.
It was lyrical.
Yeah.
I diss you, you diss me.
Yeah,
And
okay.
it was like that. And it had a time skip because after a while, I think that is up to 2003, 2004, I went in army.
Okay.
I was enlisted in army, and I went in and I started training and I started working.
So
it had a pause on the hip hop thing. It had a pause, and then while working in army, one of my neighbor across the road, we were a good friend we grew up with, that is Gerard, that Jerry, Big Jerry.
Okay.
Jerry's a hip hop artist too. Jerry's Novi. So Jerry and he was in a group actually called 6326, the movement.
It's weird that you have like a proper like historical like I wonder what it's called, like a tree, a family tree kind of how everything just work out. Yeah.
You see, to understand it, I don't know the different sides. I don't know how it all come together. And so Jerry now, when I go into work coming home, he was like, boy, I in a hip hop group 6326 ting and have profess and
what was it? Was he 6326?
6326 was the movement. It was it had the artists were Collateral.
No, I mean, was he relevant at the 6326?
It's just a name they make up.
It was just a number. Oh, okay.
It's a number,
okay.
a name they make up, and they had like Collateral there. It had Nove, which is Jerry. It had Mike Wise. It had DJ Sham. It had a girl named Luca.
L-O-C-A. L-O-C-A.
Yeah. And she's rapping Spanish and thing, but it's a local girl, normal local girl. She's a woman now with children and thing.
She's still spitting, or?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, and I was like, I will be in that group too, boy, thing, and I want to be there too, boy. He's like, yeah, don't worry, I will set you up thing. And Jerry started carrying me in San Fernando. Well, he carried me to Mike White's place in San Fernando, and I was like, okay, and then I started to see the vibes in it and the recording and the doing music, and it was like, hey boy, I could see myself with them there, boy. But back then, right, I get in the group and I start doing music with them. We used to record by JD, a guy named JD in Superior.
You calling all the line, right?
Yeah.
You know from the north. So as soon as you pass the lighthouse and South, I was like, Superior is the one next to the next one.
It's just like, names are calling. So it's just names are calling, and it's like these are people who I came across with, who have crossed path with in the whole hip hop journey, coming up so far, right? And they come, we cross paths. We never end off on no malice or nothing like that. It was always South was always. To me,
unity.
My idea South is always unity. We know the artists and them, but we have no animosity amongst one another. So that when we come together in a show or performance, you would see everybody know somebody in the South, and we support one another. When we come out and perform, we support one another. We give them that forward. We make noise. We cheer them up, and there's a love in South. There's a love. There's a respect.
And the shows is like South.
Shows
in South.
Yeah, shows in South.
Okay, I really drive that far. I had one girlfriend, I think, at one point in time. South. I don't know nothing about like this. So this is news to me. I don't know it had rap shows. I know none of that stuff.
Yeah, it had a lot of rap shows. We got a lot, starting off, we got a lot of raw deals too. It had times where we were 6326, we were supposed to perform in Space.
Okay, I know Space.
And it's like, when we reach, it's like, yeah, well, we have somebody here, but, we'll give you a spot. No, you give you 15 minutes, wait, failure, nothing. Okay, we will go by Edge nightclub at the time.
Which?
That is...
what I turned into Privé?
That is just before you go on the creek.
Okay,
the hotel,
yeah. Okay.
Paria Suites.
Yeah.
That Edge nightclub there. And we... Roddy again, somebody threw us a party. They say, yeah, have artists performing, but the artists that they know who will be in soca or dance or whatever, we have hip hop artists too. Yeah, think we only get a spot. Nothing. Failure.
And then, why not? And the obvious question: why not soca? Why not dancehall? Why not Trinidad? Why rap?
Because everybody doing Trinidad, everybody doing soca, everybody doing, not much people doing hip hop. But the hip hop community big now. But back then,
2004. Yeah.
it had few people doing it, and people were up here, uptown.
Wait.
Up the north side.
And now dawning on me.
Yeah.
You had a song called "This Is How the Players Play."
How you know that? How
That's
you
you.
know that? Yeah.
I hear the voice now.
Yeah.
And
How you know
Kareem.
He have that.
Well, no, I thought back in sixth form. I in sixth form. So this 2007,
Yeah.
2006. No,
Yeah.
probably 2005, 2006.
Yeah, that is me.
I'm now hearing the voice now. I hear the one. He say it was he two cousins, and I again.
Yeah.
You lying. Yeah, you lying.
Yeah.
So now it's like, okay, I now hear the voice and now work out in my head.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Them was the days we still, that was me and Dingwell.
And that was still on the computer mics, or
No, that was a guy, another friend of mine, they're from Indian Walk. That is Mark Dingwell and his brother. Kendall Dingwell. I can't remember his brother's first name, but they were the Dingwells and him. If you look up the Dingwells, if you ask about Mark Dingwell, he's a producer. He's produced soca. He's a big producer now.
and then they just kind of link up with them.
Well, I knew them before they were big.
Okay,
So they were like small time. We were downstairs their house basically, but they had a proper
set up. Like, how are they?
Yeah, they had.
How are they? Yeah.
So we was like, when I go, and then as my big sister, her half brother introduced me to him. Because my big sister half brother, he just do gospel music. He's playing a band.
Okay.
He was like, I know some fellas living down my me. They were real bad on the music, and I went with him.
Because at the point in time I was rapping, and I line me and like the fellow was head boy, back up the T-Bands. We was playing. There's the same thing you tell me about with the broomstick, except it was a pop filter with a handkerchief.
Right.
So you don't spit up on the thing.
Yeah.
And they put it in front of the mic, and then we all a computer mic and we had songs.
Exactly.
So we played thing
Right.
and then Kareem come.
Right.
Kareem come with I think it was our V635, because that's how me and me and Kareem started line. We had the me, him, Tristan at the same phone.
Right.
It was like 5 or 6 people with the same phone, and we just make it like a kind of club. This before the internet. And he was like, I can rap too, I have songs too.
Yeah,
and
so-
he pulled out the song there. And I was like, that's not you. That's not you. Who that is? Seriously? Nah, that's my cousin. And I was like, that's not your cousin, bro.
And he said that, he said, boy, I just tell these men them.
No, he ain't no lie.
And they just doubt me, boy. At that time, he called me. At that time, Karim called me. I was like, Mark, where? He's like, talk to this man. I was like, yeah. So you do the song? Yeah, that's my song. I was like, nah. Can you tell that man to say that? I said, no, that is my music. That is my, I
know you trying to be anymore, but I cannot take him seriously until it's like, no, I'm being real serious. So I was like, oh, okay. So then from Crackhead, from Crackhead, when was the Projectile?
Projectile came from joining 6326. I had to change the name because I find it was because it had a them time we went and we perform. We actually get to perform in I can't remember this place, that club in Pleasantville, and we actually get to perform. And not Pleasantville. We perform in Suarez Club in San Fernando on Coffee Street. We had a show there, and basically,
Kareem. You see what?
Speak at the devil.
What?
Speak at the devil. Right? And we went and we performed there.
Keep going.
And a news reporter was there, and they took pictures of us, and they started to scrutinize the whole. They scrutinized the whole hip hop thing at the time. The news reporter, it had news reporters who took pictures of us in the show, and like. Next day we in the Guardian, not in the front page, but somewhere in the entertainment section.
Yeah. That was
thing. And if you see the comments on the if you see the comments on the thing that the picture they took, and it's like, oh, these youths today, thing, and what? And one of them named Crackhead, and I was like, I was like, hey, you see this? Let me change his name.
So this is 2000 timeline.
It's around 2005.
I'm trying to figure out if I legit see the article now.
2006, somewhere around.
Most likely. Yeah, that's that. Okay. I'll go and get an article. I am going to find that article.
I think you need to find it. Yeah.
I am going to find out so we could frame it.
Yeah. At the time, it was this guy doing what South Sea. Can't remember his name, boy. A kind of fair-skinned mixed guy, Spanish-looking guy. He was the photographer for what South Sea.
Everybody that's cracking. Who's that? Keep going. He's the director. What's South Sea?
And he was doing the pictures for the little event and thing. And we was like, okay.
Give me keys. Give me your keys.
Somebody want to move the content.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
only when the entire time is be quiet. The entire time is be quiet, except when you need to do something.
Yeah.
Okay, like when I was studying film, and you can ask my brother when he come all the time. Neighborhood pristine. As soon as you come in, somebody had a jackhammer next door or jackhammer in the wall. So
the hammer in something.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
So Michael Thorne is the guy name.
Okay.
He was doing photography for what South Sea. And he took the picture of us and it was posted on the news.
Oh, you want to reason for it?
No.
Okay.
And it's like the reviews we get from the pictures like real negative. And I say okay. And over the time at that time I was like, so how come when local artists do hip hop, it's a problem, and then but when a local dancehall, it's no scene. Because them days dancehall wasn't Trinidad. It was dancehall.
This is dancehall, yeah.
Right? And hip hop was real ridicule and all kind of thing. I remember a time around that same time doing 6326, we met up at Chromatics.
Because I was going to ask you if East, South, and North.
Yeah, we met up at Chromatics. We did when Highway Records. We did a track.
Okay, I think I probably hear that too.
Yeah.
But like, the problem is to get these songs now.
I went up on Facebook and tried to, because I posted it on Facebook already and all too. And I tried to get back those songs. I think it's supposed to be on YouTube too. I tried digging it up to see if I could find it back. And I was like, oh gosh, but I don't go through all of this, and I had to go through my Facebook page, had the videos, had the music, the tracks.
As the podcast increase and it get wider, and I said I could get staff and things, then I got to be able to just research that and get back to me by the time he comes back, because
lock
that scene. You over the research division, you figure out all of these things.
And I could pull it up.
We just pull it up. Yeah, we had this song, but yeah.
Yeah, so by this, and I know Chromatics from before that.
I forget the name of the group he was in.
Spot Rushers.
Spot Rushers, yes.
I'm telling you, I know him for a long time.
Yes.
I don't know him personally from a long time, but I've seen him around a long time. I can remember when Chromatics was selling CDs on Frederick Street, pushing CDs, Spot Rushers albums on Frederick Street.
Were you in South and you up in town? So it was never...
Because remember, it's Karim.
Oh, yeah.
I come spend July, August holidays up here.
And he come, okay.
And he used to come down and vice versa. So we used to be back and forth. At a young age, well, due to Karim's father, my uncle, every year for Carnival and for vacation, for July, August, we up in Port of Spain. So we know about, even though we from South, we know the tongue life. We know about our sour, we know what sour lifestyle. So we bout it.
So about this sour, about this time. Me, I will tell you, I a wrong peg in a square hole. So
that's a long time.
So I go act like if it have, because that's some street stuff that you talk about in the songs.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, oh, so that's really, because I don't know what the hell going on, but especially not, at least down here. All my quote unquote illegal activity was done past the statute of limitations. So I got to start to talk about them in probably 4 or 5 years. But now I just be like, oh, okay, that's how it's going on. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I played John Square. He's a square guy now.
I know real well. The thing is, we know I know shady people. I know shady people are good with shady people, but I don't interact with shady activities. I know the goons and them, but I was like, yeah, you see my brethren, but enough respect still.
Yeah, they kind of keep the distance.
Yeah, keep the distance, but we good. I don't pass nobody straight. And not just because I'm doing music and let me say I do a performance or thing, it's not a swell-headed thing with me. It's no, big chest, swell chest. No, I like we see normal. If me see here, if I pass here, it's because I probably have a lot on my mind, I'm busy or whatever, and I will always come back, boy, yeah, boy, I was real busy that day, boy, go I saw you pass the street, but thing, it's not like no swell-headed thing.
Yeah, forget book to do anything Tobago or DDI, or not down the up the islands, up the islands.
Unfortunately, aside from doing performances, we not really.
Because COVID.
Not only COVID, before coming all these years coming up to it, the only thing I say, I wish we had taken advantage of in the earliest was the social media.
Yeah.
I wish we had taken advantage of the social media.
We are from a different generation, so all this posting crap, I wasn't on that, and then I realized, it could push.
I wish we had that posting thing back in 2004 in a big way, because 2004 is where
MySpace. That was MySpace.
No, it was Facebook. Now started
2000. No, I mean the big thing was MySpace and MSN.
MSN
Messenger.
It had no content you could upload in. You could not do no video and post it up back then, but now you could do it. Right now, anybody could take their nice phone and do a whole video and post it up, and they will get views, they will get likes, they will get follows, they will get people. They will get a following. I wish we had that back in them time when we now started doing them hip hop thing. I wish we had that.
So you see for yourself that because what radio play.
We and that one thing
because that was Chromatic's big thing.
Yeah,
it was fighting.
It have a real politics with that radio play. If Chromatics fight it and
he set up his own.
He set up his own. You see what going on now?
Well, that's why I'm trying to create a platform so now? People like
So now we get radio play. In 20, let me say, he started that when he started his own stuff. Chromatic set up that when like recently, a couple of years after.
Yeah.
If we had that in 2006,
it didn't have any of these things.
Only many know Chromatics did get radio play, but he had to fight.
I think what was somebody that tell me, because I kind of related to a man who had Chutney back and all. That was my cousin. So
Garcia.
Yeah, so my father was his manager. So to get proper radio play, money had a pass.
Money had a pass.
Exactly. And like proper money had a pass.
Exactly.
That's the only time. But like, come on, men coming from areas, zones, as they will say.
Time they make you from South. Which part of South you from, Princeton? Nah, South.
We ain't playing that because I guess this dude because it's bring ads for them. It's bring ads for them. That's what
we don't know. Back then you tell her a radio DJ up here you from Sunday what you like.
And all the radio stations.
Hip hop, you mad boy? Now we don't play hip hop boy.
All the radio stations are on this side.
Yeah.
Except I think
it have one or two down south that actually plays the hip hop music.
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
Which stations?
Can't remember. Wack Radio from South.
Wack Radio?
Yeah, Wack Radio.
To be honest, as soon as streaming services.
Wack Radio just play hip hop artists from South, yes.
Because like 2005, it was 93, 96, 94. Boom was now on the stream. But other than that, everybody either playing techno. I mean, I don't know issue with techno to be honest with you, but I wanted to listen to rap.
Look, we have as I said that we have techno artists, local techno artists. We have local alternative artists.
I like techno.
I didn't even know that until the other day. I see Rick from Rick Boss Records. He's the next a record label from South. Shout out to Rick Boss. He actually went to an alternative rock concert and he posted up videos like, wait, we have alternative rock artists too, boy.
And as
proper concert,
And it's just
proper.
And it's just we just don't push local unless it's soca.
No, unless it's soca or Trinidad.
And there's only soca around Carnival time.
Yeah, and then Trinidad right after, before and after.
Yeah, so I mean, I like Trinidad. I jump on the wave late. I like Zest music. I jump on the wave royal. Zest music was important for COVID.
I was at that time I sit on the van and I pull up them all them instruments, them thing and start a freestyle on it and start to run my little tracks on it on the Trinidad instrumental. same way.
And it's just
And it's vibes.
so I think rap right now getting a nice little
It getting
forward,
a nice
little
forward now because actually
It's R&B too, by the way.
yeah, the R&B as well. Look, Mike Wise did interviews on 94.1 on Boom.
Finally.
Yeah,
Finally.
It have Out Radio. Out Radio have artists. We had Young Fido on Out Radio from South.
So
Young Fido is our next South artist. We had a lot of artists coming out now that getting that forward now. And actually getting a radio play, but radio play never bother me because I'm glad now that it has social media.
because people listen to radio less and less.
If they want to play me on the radio, no problem.
People play
I get a
radio.
nice buzz on the YouTube. I get a nice buzz on the Instagram. I get a nice buzz on the Facebook. It had people from Japan. I had girls. It had people from Japan. A girl from Japan. See my thing and tell the message, yo, this music. Now, where you from? Trinidad thing? Trinidad.
No, she was talking English. She was talking
English, proper English from Japan. I was like, yeah, and all over.
So my only thing with you is you're just not on Spotify.
Yeah.
So I had to go and download SoundCloud.
Yeah.
I had to download SoundCloud. I had to be like, okay, I'm not going to watch you. Because, you know, my phone lame. So if as soon as I do sing, YouTube off now. Because when I was listening to analyze these songs now, I was like, oh, okay, you say SoundCloud. So I went, bang, that solved itself.
Yeah.
But SoundCloud was a nice boom for, I guess, rappers or anybody who was just trying to push their own.
Especially hip hop internationally too as well.
To push their own.
Yeah.
Spotify was doing better numbers, I think, than radio.
Yeah, Spotify doing better numbers now. And I need to get on a Spotify bandwagon as soon as possible.
No,
so.
yeah. Well, your manager in the back, you organize it. You organize. It's okay. No, so we up to the timeline of we
reached 2010 yet?
2010, yeah, I think we reached 2010. We reached 2010. So we pass. You do the article
and up. Yeah, 2010 was like 2010 was a bad. I should say a bad year for me because I did the transition from leaving army into a short, brief unemployment.
Oh yeah, you know that is.
Yeah. And
so
it's like,
you get talk about why you leave army?
Get off of that. Huh?
You can talk about why you leave army? Or?
I don't want to really
all right.
think on that way. So I make that transition and I get into security. And then when people hear security, they go, a security guard thing.
Yeah.
So it was like a stigma for me. Oh God, you leave army to go security, boy, you know? And it was a downhill thing for me. I was like, oh gosh, boy. And it was like real frustrating. And I wasn't doing no kind of music, nothing. I was doing no music.
So, okay.
I just wanted to get a job. Yeah,
Pause 2011 when it started, when it kicked back up.
2011, 12, 2013, I should say 2012, 2013.
Okay.
Actually reached out to Mike Wise. And they were like, oh, message. You busy or no? Call him. Yeah, Mike, what's you seeing? What you doing? You say, yeah, well, I say, so we talk. All things going good, yeah, you still doing music? Why you still doing that? Yeah, Mike was like, obviously, yeah, Mike was doing music. So it's like...
I did not know that he produces.
Yeah.
That this one is, we will learn. But yeah.
I reached out to Professor as well. Professor was like, yeah, but Professor, he said, well, I in doing my job, and in between jobs too, he doing a little hustle, he doing music as well, you know? Everybody was still doing the bits of music when I was doing like nothing. I wasn't even writing all the lyrics and things. I was like, hey, boy.
You realize it could be, you could still produce, you just, you just had to pay the bills for the time.
And then I hit up Jerry too. I was like, Jerry, you seen my thing? And it's like, boy, nah, I'm doing that music thing and the thing, whatever. I was like, all right, cool, whatever. And Mike was like, Mike was like, yeah, you could do a 16 for this track, a 16 verse, a 16 bars. I was like, what track is that? Send me the instrumental. And he sent an instrumental, and I was like, yeah, I could do that. The track never came out, but he just wanted the 16. So I did the 16 bars things. I went by home by him record thing, and he was like, yeah, boy. He said, boy, you still have thing, man, thing, and It's like, yeah, so why do an album, boy? Why do start to work on album? And but we have YouTube now, we had this, we had that. We could
Point.
put out we thing now, and like, boy, you're not really on that, you know. But if you need any verse, I do my trade on some verse and I'll track for you and things, no problem. You understand? And they was like, well, yeah. And then Professional was like, well, yeah, send a flash drive for me and I will send you some beats. And
Flash drive.
Yeah, flash drive, right?
Dated.
So I send the flash drive and he put on some instrumentals and send it, and I went and pick it back up and I went through it. I was like, yeah, boys. And the thing with me is I will listen to the instrumental and then I wouldn't write anything as yet, just to feel the beat. And then that day, like if I go into work, I'll put in the flash drive on the radio on work, on the deck on work, and while most of my duties on work was more driving, patrol duties and things.
Okay.
So while we patrolling, I would listen to the music, listen to the instrumentals. Me and my co-worker. But one or two of my co-workers didn't know what to do hip-hop music. So I listened to the instruments, I taking in the vibes, and I was like, yeah, I feel like I write a track to this. I feel like I go do this. I feel like I go do that. And I started working on some tracks and to try and make an album at the time. That was 2012, 2013, right? We just trying to keep on track with that.
Okay.
It was around 2012, 2013. So I trying to make an album. And I did so. I went by Mike and did some of the recordings for the tracks and things. I still have them songs on my tablet. On my tablet, not done right now. And I did this song, but the quality wasn't 100 because he did it home.
In the studio.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He didn't reach by Joe Black as yet. And after that, now I was like, okay, yeah, I go and get that nice. So I'm back on the hip hop thing now. So every time I get a chance now, I'll go up on YouTube, pull up an instrumental, write something,
yeah.
right? And that's how I go in, pull up, and that is where after a while, time going, 2015, 2016. So now I say, Mike, we use record boy because Mike was bringing out music, and I find the quality was sounding real good. Mike bringing out every year, Mike bringing out music, and like Mike have like albums. I was like,
proper. I'd get Mike on this damn show.
When the man bringing out music with, I'm like, were you recording my? Say, nah, it's good on my Black. And I said, who Black? Joe Black. I said, Joe Black? Yeah, man, from Cloud9. I was like, you serious? Boy, I will go down there and record too. He's like, well, yeah, let me know. You go down there, thing. I was like, all right. And he said, but you gotta come bring instrumental thing. Whatever. I said, yeah, well, I know how this go. Right? I will organize. So me and come in there unprepared. I had to organize my shit, make my instrumental with my lyrics, make it proper, go down and record.
Because it was paid studio time.
It's paid studio time. Okay. Right? So it's no you ain't going to play and because we know each other. No, it's not like that. You go down there, you record, you pay. Right? So I had to go and do my thing proper. So I start working on the one after the whole album I tried to make, I start working on Good Vibes, Own Zone, because Own Zone was as I say, was an expression of what
the current
transpired from the transition from army into security. You know, that downtime now. Own Zone was reflected of that now.
Okay.
Right? Due to the instrumental now. So Own Zone was a song I started working on. And then now, after Own Zone, I write Own Zone, had the instrumental fit. I said, right, I have one day. And then after a while, the next one was Good Vibes. Good Vibes was like, when certain people hear Good Vibes, they say it's a gospel. They say a gospel. Like, no.
You know, I was thinking about I was thinking about Ice Cube. Today is a good day.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Today is a good day. That.
Yeah. It's Good Vibes. That was Good Vibes. It's a track that bring good vibes.
Like good stuff happened today. Was like, okay, cool.
You know, despite the bad times. And then now, didn't believe how the rate come about. The rate come about now. I said, boy, I was listening. The lyrics for the raid came about because every time you hear somebody do a rap, they're always telling from the bad side. Every time you hear somebody do a rap or Trinidad music,
is the side of the criminal.
and thing, his side of the criminal side. So why I can't do a rap with the law side?
I now realizing it is on the law side because I was thinking you just were telling our perspective like you there and it's like
because
crap.
I did in my military career, I did raids. We went on raids, so I know what happened on a raid. I have an idea of what happens on a raid.
Because so the chorus. We up to speed in terms of the timeline, right? We do the timeline, good, because I could start to do the deep dive into the lyrics.
Right.
So the raiders go. You could get hold on the raid. I understood that.
Yeah.
You could get killed on the raid. I understood that. Them fellas, them switch it. I don't know what I mean. What I mean.
Fellas, them switch on the raid. When police come for you, when the law come for you, police and come for you, men who you thought was your partner and your brethren could flip the switch on you down. They hold them fellas and them, they will switch on you.
Oh yeah, he have it. He's the person.
Dan,
He's
the man, you know, he's the man. He's controlling this. He had the guns. He had this.
Shit. Shit. So okay, they pick up your chick on the
your girl could get hold on the raid too. Anybody who in the raid could get hold.
Swear to God, this is why I thinking like she running, but like she in the trap house and like and like she was like, well, you had to run body for the team. I thought it was like that.
No.
I thought it was like okay.
Everybody could get hold on the raid. Anybody in the designated place to be raid, you could get hold on the raid. Even a chick, a woman could get hold on the raid.
So now it makes sense.
Yes.
It's new perspective because it's okay. Ready Must Soldiers, 18 B team. So it's like an actual operation going down. Strapped to the teeth, night visions and laser beams. Okay.
Anonymous tip, 4 fellas mugging mean. Anonymous call.
I mean, four fellas mugging mean. So
men getting up, men mugging, men looking to thing. Yeah.
Gonna make the stick keep it fast till
keep it clean. So he given the person who informing, telling them what they're going to do. Gonna make that stick keep it fast, keep it clean. Them in it, but them telling them saying what they're going to do.
Shit.
Gonna make that stick keep it fast.
Okay, because again a visual of it.
So now is two teams in Parados.
In Parados.
They're moving street like Desperado. The streets is at night time.
Okay.
Streets clear.
Right.
Gonna bust an avocado.
No, getting hype off Mavado.
So the soldiers that moving in the Prado, they're listening to Mavado getting a hype. Mavado playing in the Mavado music playing to get them hype.
Gonna bust the avocado. I get that part. 4 fellas on the car.
4 fellas on the car though. One open up the car door. So they buck up on them. 4 fellas on the car door. So the 4 fellas on the vehicle.
I get a completely different song, you know. Like in my mind, I was thinking it was really from the side of the men. When they do that. No. So it's like, so men don't get locked up.
Men don't get locked up yet.
So 4
fellas on the car door.
Right.
One open up the car door.
One open up the car door. So a man was in the car.
So one in the car, open the car door. You understand?
So he coming out.
He looking to come out.
So he pulling.
He pulling
for the okay.
He pulling for the Draco.
So let's jump out the Rados.
Prados for short as Rados. We slanging we own hip hop now. Right? Spray shots, kill Ricardo's the man who jump out the car.
So this is
3 fellas run like cardio.
Well, I catch that, yeah. Them gone. One of them say, I
tell you so.
The iron. So this is like an actual thing.
Is that actually something happen? Drop the iron and goes. The iron as well. Drop the iron and go so. Drop the iron as the pipe. Drop the gun. Go so. Drop the iron and go so.
Projectile on the reed.
Projectile on the reed.
All right. I get up. I don't go inside the cage. Fellas snitching on the reed. So all this, I want to say that fellas is be like, nah, boy, you doing the 4-1 thing. It has some fellas who's be like quite often you would say.
Yeah.
Wow. Damn, though, stay out of illegal activity, guys.
Yeah.
Stay. That's why I'm doing this. I try to, because
Nice.
All right, so verse 2. We're coming by the boatload.
So this now is another scenario.
Okay.
Another scenario that I read could happen. We'll come by the boatload. So more obviously a boat work. In the international hip hop term, work is
bricks.
Cocaine,
bricks. Okay, bricks. I get up. Transporting night mode.
So transport moving in the nighttime again.
All flight mode.
Buster Rhymes like flip mode is like I just add in that there to fill that spot.
Okay.
right?
To fill up. Okay.
That, to make that rhyme now. As they reach up the trap house.
So let's take
up the back.
So it's no escape. Okay. Intercept and blast out.
One of them try to mash out.
So a man try to get. Oh, you're talking about drive up?
Yeah.
Okay. The other scared, so he pass.
The other scared, so he pass out. The other man frightened, so he pass out.
Like legit.
Cap out. No. Yeah. He overwhelmed. He pass out. Yeah.
Chopper
sound like a hurricane.
No, so all the time shots busting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chopper sound like a hurricane. Beat the matics like it's heavy rain. Beating matics like it's heavy rain. So like automatic thing, bullet flying, heavy rain, you understand?
From this camera angle, I'm looking down, I'll read any lyrics, not read any lyrics, no.
It's pure action going on right now.
So you at this point in time, you in the song?
Yeah, in the song,
I don't know.
pure action going on right now.
And in your actual thing, you can't talk,
no.
Okay, cool.
I just give an entertaining version
of okay. This is what just heavy read, double G on the read.
Yeah. Everybody know who double G is, so we don't need to decide.
Okay, cool. Okay,
at the time he was the commissioner and I just used my imagination. At the time he was doing those things.
Okay.
And it's like, yeah, I could channel it that way. Yeah.
Say coming here afraid, pulling pistols on the stage.
Yeah, so he in the spotlight.
Fellas switching up the game, I know what that means.
Yeah.
Running through blocks like a maze.
So they running through the blocks, running through the zone, the community.
Till they get trapped in my cage.
Yeah.
Okay, I ain't pulling no slack, no phase. Yeah. I ain't feeling for the trap, I ain't afraid. Projectile just right in the streets. Okay, pick up the right weight, carry it, do strain.
Yeah.
800 tips for the read, bitch go play tricks on your.
Yeah, so it have women and all involved in it. Have women who will trick you in the raid. Have women who will.
What do you mean?
Like during the raid, remember some law enforcement personnel have women who on the other side of the law.
Bro.
So a woman would give you up to be.
I don't know about these things.
That's how deep it is go. Woman will give you up to the police. It have women who pay up.
Damn.
Anyway. Both ways.
Damn.
Criminal white, police white.
When a man is snitching a girl though, that's a thing or no?
Girl is snitching a man.
No, girl is snitching a man, but men is snitching a girl?
I don't know.
And you don't get that, right? You know, the man I ever know to ever do that is Ghost from Paul.
Yeah.
Ghost is the only man to ever do that.
So,
okay, 800 tips on your read, play on your read every, even try to get fuck. Yeah, even try to get fuck on your read.
Yeah.
So girl running body.
The girl running body and they get catching the raid. Girl running body and the raid and you busting and you seeing
mid strokes and a man. Yeah. Shit.
Man, sure can do. All that does happen. All them things that happen. There's a variety of things that's happen.
There's a proper scenario, you know, because so why you didn't do a video for? Okay, because I guess the video, the production,
the budget for that
the budget for this
so much money, and you believe not you weren't the first person to ask that. Doughboy was a guy. I sent the verse. I sent a recorded sample of the verse for Doughboy. I was like, I messaged him. I said, Dan, what do you think about this verse?
No, because it's very
And when he heard the first verse, he was like, Dan,
this very
you tell a story.
Descriptive. Yeah, this is very descriptive.
You tell a story.
It's not like a punchline melody where it's just like bar. It's actually
a story. It's like, man, boy, I do a second verse. Boy, thing. I say, yeah, but I know what I tell. Boy, just right way to do one. Right way thing. I was like, all right, I'm gone. And I went back into the lab and
pen and paper.
Try this thing now. Take out this line, put that line there. Yeah, ting, and boom, read.
Shit.
Yeah.
But that was what I wanted to legit, because I tell you, that was the song. When I listened to the whole thing, I was like, hey, the song is bad. And I play it again.
Yeah.
And I play it again. I was like, why is this not on Spotify? Because I like all my music in one spot.
Yeah.
So if you could talk to your manager.
Yeah.
Manager, you could get us on Spotify, please. He's smiling. But yeah. So if who's your top 5? I'd ask you, and why? That's my last question.
I know you'd ask that.
You have to ask that. That's critical.
Yeah. Every artist had to get that. I have a funny top 5, boy.
I'm gonna boo it if it's shit.
Any order?
It has to be. You have to be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How to be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1?
Number 5. That's all right.
Sit down, meditate. This is a critical moment.
It's my top 5. I don't really business by anybody top 5. My top 5. I would say
my top 5 overall and then top 5 local. So
local?
Local first, top 5, and it cannot be you in it. You can't be in it.
Top 5 local.
Top 5, yeah. I'm going to tabulate this information at the end of the year. We're going to figure out who's the greatest rapper in Trinidad. If your name get mentioned plenty, you might win a prize. Who knows?
I like. As always say, I had a game Mike number 1 for me. I will give.
That's one for Mike.
One for Mike. I will give. This boy Inzi. I listen to some Inzi music. Inzi of the chain. There are 2. Inzi is number 2. Professor will be number 3. I wouldn't say Chromatics because to me Chromatics them is pioneers. So them I would say Chromatics them paved the way for us.
Does he? I don't know.
I wouldn't put him in a class. I would say he paved the way for us. So it's Mike Wise, Inzi, Profess. Have a next guy, boy. Oh gosh. I'll put Nebula in. I wasn't a big fan of Nebula in the first place.
Nebula make waves, you know. Nebula make waves.
Yeah, he make waves, but I still put him number 4 to me. It had.
No, make it happen. You don't like make it happen? Make it happen.
Oh yeah. Okay, boy.
That's one of the baddest albums I ever heard. Like legit.
Yeah, boy.
I want to get him here. Hopefully.
Yeah, till I don't know much, so I'll pay him number 5. He'll be my 5th from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You saw I just insert make it happen that one there. He was gonna make the cut and he just did.
Yeah.
He slipped in.
He made the cut.
Right. And now overall
international. Well, I was always ever since growing up. I was always on Nas. I would put Nas number 1 any day over Biggie because I was always a Nas fan. Nas will be number 1. Biggie will be number 2. I'm Fancy Pack. My number.
Finally, someone said, okay, if I see someone get coffee in my face.
Eminem number 3.
Okay.
Lil Wayne number 4. I like Savage Boy. I like 21. I like 21.
Hey, I would say this about 21.
I like that 21. I like that you said that 21.
Legit. I didn't think I'd like it until I listened to him with the Drake. I said, this man is some real crazy stuff,
the thing is, he's a real G, though.
He says some crazy. He does see some crazy stuff.
He don't know makeup gangster. He's a real G. He really bad.
He says some stuff. I was like, this man, not like you, especially with girl. You real horrible with girl. I was like, whoa.
21. He's that man. Is he who does have me listening to 21 Savage, then Travis Scott and them guys and them. I get into more the modern day instrumentals and them.
Oh, okay.
So I get.
So no, you ain't doing this? You don't do this?
Nah. I just get more the I get the blueprint to write the new instrument, the trap type beats. I get the blueprint to write it. To write the trap type beats.
You mention the blueprint and then do you mention Hove? What the hell?
Jay-Z to me, Jay-Z.
Wow. That was my number 1. You don't like Drake?
Jay-Z when he make my top 10.
You don't like Drake?
Drake, I like Drake. Drake will make top 10. My top 10, Drake will make that. 50 Cent will make that.
Oh yeah, 50.
Migos and them will make that. I like Migos.
What about Future?
Future, yeah.
But I don't consider that rap, you know. It's like a different genre.
To me, Future like a modern day Nate Dogg or something like that. He's a harmonizer. He can make a track.
He's scummy too. He is extremely scummy. I love it.
He can make a track happen. You know, he could do that background. He could do that ad libs real good.
Yeah.
He's an ad libs guy. Right?
All right. So that's your 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thanks. I guess thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Now, when you do, what's next on the agenda for you in terms of?
I actually did a 1 verse 1 chorus for Geo Designs, and I sent it to him here just as a vibe. I know I see him doing his thing, and it's like I was going through some instrumental. I was like, I like this instrumental, but let me do this, and I start doing it. I start doing that track for him. And I did a recording on my phone and I sent it for him. And he was blown out. He's like, boy, this is real bad thing. So you could do a video. I was like, yeah, I said what?
I don't know Geo Designs, so
you don't know Geo Designs?
But bro, I off the great farm.
Number 1 local brand. He always on Instagram,
and
always.
Marky, you're not there. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Geodesigns partner, research that.
Big up. Hopefully, hey,
Geodesigns.
if I get a sponsorship, Geodesigns, I would talk about it every single
Yeah,
episode.
he always there, big up the Geodesigns.
You know, if you can give me some swim trunks, because I call it, that's all we need swim trunks here. Next time I want to the
He
goggles
does
and
go
things.
wrong and selling goods. He's like, all them things shades.
You what?
You touch it anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah. So I did. But officially, I haven't, well, I spoke to him over messaging and stuff like that. Sent him. I went in the studio and recorded this session. I paid for that. I recorded. I said, I just want to give that. I just want to give him that to say, hey, this what I about. And I sent it for him.
Hey, Geodesigns, if you hear this projectile, get projectile, some gear. Give me some gear if you want as well. I'll take it. None for Kareem.
I said, you just hold that. I said, we go work from there forward.
And yeah.
Other than that, we had a couple series. We had a series called the Bars and Bars.
That on.
No, that shows that shows Mike Wise and Profess and Joe Black used to throw Bars and Bars. We did a Bars and Bars show on track. We do it already.
So we could find a way. We could find these things.
It's supposed to be on YouTube.
Bars and Bars.
Bars and Bars. It's supposed to be on YouTube.
Okay, so look up on Bars and Bars. How to find you specifically?
Yeah.
Like your daughter gave us.
Bars and Bars have an Instagram page and all too.
Bars Instagram. Okay.
Yeah, we had a show at Blue Steel in South Park. Last year. We had a show in Blue Steel.
Okay.
As well. So if you look up Bars and Bars on Instagram, you will see the shows and videos and little video clips and stuff like that. You can check them out.
And how we gonna find you?
Well, you can find me on Instagram, Projektile 30. That is Projektile. I twist this a little bit.
Gotta stylize it.
Yeah. Facebook is same thing. Projektile 30 as well.
Okay.
On YouTube, same thing. Projektile 30. No, Projektile 868.
Any specifics for the 30? Or you just 30?
Just 30 as in number.
No, any specifics? Or why you put 30 as? Or that was just the thing you get?
No, that's just the thing. That's just.
Yeah, take up. Damn.
I can't give out my real age.
I don't know. I just
say 30 because it's like the age 30 year. You know?
Okay.
I figure. SoundCloud is Projektile.
And as soon as we can get it, I want to get it on Spotify. Because I tell you, I just make playlists and stuff.
Okay.
So get on that.
Yeah.
As soon as possible.
Yeah.
So, okay, this was... Thanks for coming. I say thanks for coming.
I enjoy it. I ain't gonna lie.
Tell your friends.
It. I will be spreading the word, dog.
Tell your friends.
I'll spread the word and say, yeah, this is the place to be.
And yeah, Deep Dive Podcast,
dog. This is the place to be. You don't know.
Thank you for coming. This was episode 1, the inaugural meeting. All I will say, take a clap. Projektile.
Don't know.
Thanks for tuning in to this episode of The Deep Dive. We hope you enjoyed learning about the career and lyrics of our featured artists. If you want to support our podcast, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/deepdive868. Your support helps us continue to bring you new and exciting artists. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time on The Deep Dive.